round of the playoffs.
As far as home field advantages go,
And I gotta play the Broncos in the snow. I hate this motherfucker. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
To the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Denver Broncos. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
We'll stay right there.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned. Will be a touchback.
Yeah, I can't believe this shit is happening to me. You see this bullshit, y'all? Alright. I done wasted enough time.
They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll fight forward.
We're gonna try.
For just a couple of yards, second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Off the play fake, here's Pickett. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can
do. I couldn't even fucking hand the ball off. The fact that I couldn't hand the ball off.
That package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
They'll have to deal with a second.
It just don't make no sense.
After the loss. This one out quickly. Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Pickett. And that will be incomplete.
Sometimes we talk about coverage, we talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On 4th down, Presley Harvin on to punt for the Steelers. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one.
Really?
He's out of bounds right around.
It's going to be one of them games, bro.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Duggan. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN.
Fucking back.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Throwing, Duggan. ETN bringing in another one.
That running back.
But not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Now the throw downfield is taken in by his running back. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Duggan now to throw. Steps away. Looking left side.
Oh, come on.
That's full. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
ETN will score. Touchdown, Broncos. Now the try here for the point after. Boy, these may be an adventure this afternoon, but this one is good. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Oh, no, you won't.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Trying to set me up. Trying to set me up for the okie doke, y'all. It is what it is against this dude. I already knew what kind of game it was going to be. Look what I want y'all to look at. X Factor. Superstar, 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 X Factor, X Factor.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive.
Yeah.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
I can't do shit.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Then if you got the people in the right areas, you can't beat it. You really can't.
He'll look to throw it. Open up. There's Darnell Washington. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Fuck out of here. Let's do this shit.
Now Harris.
Damn.
And he'll fight forward
Oh, they came off them motherfucking blocks so fast.
Second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Looking to throw, Pickett. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 2 yards on the pickup there. And a third down and 6 to go.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch.
I gotta put the blunt down, y'all. Blunt got me nervous. Sometimes you ain't got to smoke all the time. Oh my God. X factor, X factor, X factor. In the area I want to go. Y'all see this, right? That's how crazy this shit is. Let me see if I can do something else.
Throwing on third down. Here's Pickett.
There it is. God damn!
The coverage too good there. The contact caught the ball free, and it's fourth down.
That's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on third down. And third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock
oh my God!
On fourth down, here's Presley Harvin.
I don't even give a fuck about losing this game, bro.
This will be taken at the 10. That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And they will take over first and 10.
10-yard return from the middle, y'all. Okay. I need to try.
At the line, ready to go.
I gotta try some different kind of shit around here.
Everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
Ooh, fuck!
They're having past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 39 yards there, a big one. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
I don't trust this dude, bro.
ETN up the middle.
There you go.
Inside the 40.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Duggan looking to throw.
God damn.
Swinging this out for Pollard. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I'm not paying attention. Let me do my own shit.
Facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it.
Yeah,
if there's
you know
no
what's going to happen on that play.
He's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
I swear I closed the middle.
So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll go again with Etienne. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
We trying, man. You know what? That's what I need to do.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now they'll audible to something else. Duggan will look to throw this.
No!
This will be caught.
I tried, man. I tried.
He'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
All right.
How about this? They'll change it at the line.
I like the switch up. I like the switch up.
In motion right is a running back. That's to his running back, complete. Touchdown, Broncos. Travis Etienne. He's straight on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And it's now 14-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football.
Wow. Wow.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination. As
it really is. It really isn't.
Pickett back to throw.
Come on, baby.
Incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run
everywhere I wanted to go.
And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Pickett will look to throw it here.
Got me.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Another toe for ETN. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach
nowadays
termed
you
his
try
defense.
something. Shit.
Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Steeler
Fucking hate
offense here
playing this
about
game,
ready
bro.
for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively.
Nothing
On the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just called it desperation time. I think you
this
did.
is
But
good,
let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Pickett sets up play action. That's swung out wide to Harris. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from
God
series
damn.
to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
Pickett now on 1st down.
Couldn't go up.
It's complete to Watkins. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
On the right defenses. I'm talking about the right defenses.
Pickett now from the gun here. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
A reminder coming up at halftime, while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box, we'll be sending you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half.
God, Lord. Yeah, I don't like that defense. Maybe there? Yeah. Yeah. Damn!
He still has yet to get on track in this first half, as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This is not the extra coming at me, guys. This is a regular 4. He ain't doing nothing extra.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Pickett. They'll get this complete to
Damn, caught my feet and
shit. This is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 22-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense As he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the
Y'all
first
calm
down.
it down,
That
man.
one
Calm
good for
this shit
14
down.
yards and a Steeler first. This
Nigga
offense
been killing
finding
us
its
all
legs
day,
now.
y'all.
Here's another
Been
first
killing
and
us all
10.
day. Oh, damn, ain't that a bitch? Watch the way this
Now
defense
Pickett.
play. Whoa, look at that
Dancing
shit.
to his left.
No, you won't.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
You fucked up.
Against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion.
Got me one time.
Continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
There we go.
Gets
Little
this one
something.
to Morris. He is taken
You
down
gotta get
at the
something.
21 after a short gain of 2.
That dude was on us.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for.
No.
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. They'll throw again with Pickett.
Nope.
It's intercepted. A drive killer there. Yeah. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
I thought I could put it in the area, but I could beat that defense.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
To throw is Duggan. He finds his man, complete. It's 4. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
Brandon, there have been some memorable snow games for championships in the NFL. 1948. Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cardinals.
Well, the most famous one in my lifetime, I think, is got to be 01, right? Raiders, Patriots, to send the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
You had to go to the tuck roll, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's one people remember. I also know this. In Miami.
Damn.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
But I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively. They make it even bigger plays in the passing game.
109 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
That's what you get for letting the goddamn computer pick that shit.
We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start the drive with Harris, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Back to throw, Pickett. He finds his
damn
man.
it. Shit.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Pickett.
Too much.
Incomplete.
But this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Duggan. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Denver. 57 yards.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Here's Duggan to throw.
There you go, buddy.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Ah!
The Steelers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Well, to be blunt, not a whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but there's something right there still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start, Charles.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight still left in them. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
First and 10, here's
No, they go!
That's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Oh my God, I fucking hate playing this dude, bro. It's almost over.
Looking out of the gun, it's Pickett.
Ah, no.
Incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And they do get this across midfield in the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
God damn. I'm talking about kick. Tackle. Kick.
To the 35.
Drop.
The conversion
Motherfucker
is
like
successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
Lord.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Pickett.
What away?
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, and probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
Jesus. You talking about cats that's just all over the place, boy.
Dialing up another pass here, Pickett.
God damn
He's
it,
going to be
man.
intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. But, Charles, I know you appreciate seeing this great defense, especially with the heightened intensity of the postseason. These two defenses, they have risen to the occasion to force back-to-back interceptions.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays, and you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
And he's going to have the Broncos 1st down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
On 1st down, right back to Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 140 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he is trying to will his guys for the championship round next weekend. Out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Duggan now to throw. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
And if anyone thinks they're just going to tuck their horns in and pull back off the throttle a little bit, you can forget it. Even with this big 3rd quarter lead, I think this team's going to continue to take their shots downfield, and there's another completion.
The throw over the middle, taken in. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the 2nd down and 6. Throwing, Duggan. He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Duggan will look to throw this. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Max Duggan, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Steelers. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play.
Oh, I'm going to get my ass whipped in the playoffs. Yeah.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
D-Dog.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And it would appear that that first-round bye certainly helped. They've looked fresh from the start and no letdown here as they lead big in this divisional round, and they look to book a spot in the conference championship. Divine Diablo there to make the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Oh, that's is one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. ETN once more. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Duggan looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a 1st down. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 45
God
on 2nd
damn it.
down.
Got me.
Locates ETN on the sideline. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw. Dugan. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
He finds his man, complete. It's 4. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A gain there of 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Broncos are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Oh, come on.
Pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Back to throw. Dugan. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball. Of course,
we already know what he's going to do.
What do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Going for it, here's ETN. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Travis Etienne saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Broncos are drawing closer to the AFC title game.
I didn't hit the right button.
4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they be
God damn it, man.
For the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
They're hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Thanks for hanging around, y'all. I'm going to get my ass whipped. This is what it is.
Put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for
a line like this, you can't get shit off.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Harris going to get it on 2nd down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Pickett sets up play action.
No.
And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there was a lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Taken from just outside the 30. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. I'm just wondering, do they want to add on to this gigantic lead? My guess, given how they like to play and how explosive this offense is, Charles, that they're not content being up by this margin. They probably want more.
And if they do go and get more, oh, look out. At that point, let's just aim the camera for the post-game handshake, because that one might be a little bit on the tense side, the way that this one is turning out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. A give to Etienne running right. Gets by him and out of the daylight. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 195 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team he's going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line. Yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. A give, it's ETN off the option. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
The crowd of the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's the main cow.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, y'all, for coming out and hanging out to my massacre in the playoffs. I knew it was going to be bad, but I didn't think it was going to be this goddamn bad. It is what it is.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
18 yards rushing yard.
The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
4 turnovers. Terrible fucking game. It is what it is. Worst game ever. 4 interceptions, not 1 touchdown. 11 attempts, 17 yards. It was, I don't know what to say. I never have an answer for this guy. I tell you, once we get so far up into the league, once we get into like 6, 7 seasons, it's like, what the fuck? Well, guys, you know, this is the end of my season. To the next season. I'm going to concentrate on some pieces I know my team needs. We'll come out next year and see what we can do. But, wow. That's all I can say.